starting a little bit early because I feel like watching some of this now. Welcome back, Wigglings. I am the expert of experts, the master of disaster, the one and only voice here, son of the god Stroller. And I feel like just taking a look at some of these past replays I have. They're very old. They are very old. But you know what? I have so many of them. That is not the replay folder. Like I said, I have so many replays from over the years. Huh. Unless he was using a different name, but like... yeah, all of these... so many replays. So many. Okay, so... where do we want to begin? Well, I have someone that I know. Well, there's J-Star. Huh. J-Star's here. I wonder. There's Miko. So, there's J-Star and Miko. I don't know if it's gonna keep the, slow down from back then or not. Anyone else? Let's see who I recognize off the top of my head. Ah, I went all the way around. So, do I recognize any of them? Off the top of my head, I feel like I remember Auric. I do feel like I remember Auric. I don't know if that's Vienna or not. One of these is Vienna. I do remember Beats. Blaze, of course I remember, because Blaze was probably the best player in the US servers. I don't think I've ever beat Blaze once. I remember Kuko. And of course I can't forget Dango. I feel like I remember the bomb. Anyone else here that I remember? So we are going to look at Emerald Sniper here. That's someone I do want to look at because there is a fun little interaction there. I feel like I remember Gar. And I do remember Gar. Okay, so you know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at Emerald Sniper. How many are there? We're gonna go through the whole folder. So, Emerald... I don't even know what year this was. You know what? I think I can take a look at what year it is. Give me just a second. Unthinkable. Emerald. So these were in July of 2013. These particular replays. So this was back in 2013. So let's take a look at this. Do I need to move myself? I don't know if I need to move myself or not. No, we're good. So I used to be pretty decent at this game. I was always a very patient player when it came to these games. Great, there's a lot of things I could have probably done better, like, you know, be better. That was a good counter, though, not gonna lie. But it's very unsafe. And I know when to extend myself and when not to extend myself. And you may wonder... what, Sakia? We'll see some Sakia replays. There's some Sakias. I don't think I ever meant to do that. My main goal when I used to play this game, was to just break orbs. And let them, you know, let them heck of air. That basically just makes it easier for me to punish them. Now I'm over here just trying to recharge my orbs. So if you're wondering why I play Smash Ultimate the way I do is kind of because of this game. This is where a lot of my patience comes from. I don't even know how Yukari went around me. I don't know what I was thinking there. I just did nothing. I don't know why that happened. To be fair, there was probably lag back then, because net play for this game wasn't exactly good. It wasn't exactly good. Ow. I got a little too, complacent there. Oh, I think, is this the replay? This might be the replay where he thought he was gonna train me. Yeah, he really wanted to train. So down. I haven't played that in a while. Me and hate working to play it, but it's been a while, and the online's really funky with it for some reason. It likes to desync a lot for us. Or not really desync, but like, just overall just not... It lags real bad. But yeah, I forgot he used Pensy. Hennessy was always an annoying character to fight, just because those drills just last freaking forever, dude. The attacks just got the air hits makes you invincible at hill touch ground. That's a weird, that's weird. Yes, I was the Reimu. Reimu was my main. Reimu is my main. I also use Suika and Kamachi a lot too. But in actuality, I can use pretty much everyone except Utsuho and Sawako. Those are the only two in the game I can't really use. Ow. Is the game made for Hololive fans? I guess that is true, yeah. I mean, that makes sense, in all honesty. I don't know why he dropped the pressure. Oh, because he was at like 1 HP. By the way, just like in most fighting games, ground attacks are air unblockable. You can't block ground attacks. That's why I just let them, you know, air attack. It's the same field, it's the same strategy I apply in Guilty Gear. Sakia still has time stop, yes. It's very annoying when the time stop shenanigans happen, but most people usually don't use that super. It does stop the enemy, yes. Why did I do nothing there? So as you can see, I'm just over here just baiting. And that was just mean. If he would have blocked low, he would have not have died. So there is a specific, well, there's melee, but I'm looking for a very specific Yukari stream. We're looking for a very specific Yukari play. It's a Yukari versus Reimu. No, it's not fast enough. Oh, here's my Suika, if you're wondering how my Suika is. And of course, you know, this wire system is so bad. This wire system is so bad, dude. So, he got both Stoker by the wire system. I was expecting them to come at me. So, as you can see, this is how my Suika is. And I knew he was going to try and poke me. If you're wondering why I did that roll like that. I don't know how that missed me. I have zero idea how that missed me. One of these is the one. It has to be Yukari Reimu. And I feel like it might be in the library too. Ow. Yeah, you can see I don't know how that missed me, but yeah, you can see where my my play style comes from. I'm sad that missed. People like to call my play style a trickster play style because it's like really hard to tell what the hell I'm ever gonna do at any given point. Like, am I gonna act? Am I gonna do nothing? Am I gonna, you know, set up for something else? Or am I gonna guard break you? Am I gonna continue the combo or not? And I usually let the opponent come to me too. Because, like, why go to them and let them punish me when I could go, you know, let them come to me and punish them for trying to do something foolish? Ow. So yeah, Yukari can just run over Moa acts like that, by the way. It's really aggravating. Oh, there's the train. Is this the replay? It might be. It is. So watch. This made him so mad. Normally you're just screwed in that scenario. I just informed through the higher thing. He was so certain that he got me with that train. I'm just like, nope. You sure did not get me with that train. I remember that replay. I think I killed this fighting spirit with that too. I do feel like I killed this fighting spirit with that. Who do I want to watch? Who do we want to watch? I don't remember who was who. And some of these are pretty bad here because of delay and stuff. Who do we want to watch? That's silent. Cillian, I remember Cillian. I remember that. There's S0. I remember that guy. I feel like I remember the nurses too. I remember Trey, yes. Oh, I mean, there's Vienna. Let's watch some Vienna. So, let me see what, how old are the Vienna replays? I don't know if I can even find them. Oh, here we go. These are from 2016, who, it's from November 25th, 2016, all the way to April 30th, 2017. And as you can see, gee, I wonder who Vienna mains. Who does this guy main? So I'm gonna watch the very last one. The very last one was our very last fight. And you get to see my Kamachi. I'm pretty sure Vienna won a good deal with these, though. Especially later on. I think we were testing out, delay. I think. I feel like that should not have hit. I don't know what we're doing here. We're just doing random stuff. And now you get to see just where my zoning comes from. Alright, take care, Rory. Ow. That was bad. That was bad, too. I don't know what Rory was, or Rory, what Vienna was doing there. Actually, I don't know what we were doing in general. We're doing some very... And there's one of my love... That was bad. That's one of the characters I love doing a lot. That was bad. I was like, no crows. That was good. Snipe, though. That was close. That was close. That was a very close snipe. Let's go a little bit further back. Let's go with, a lot of Yuyukos. This must have been when I was using Yuyuko a lot. But Yuyuko wasn't really that great, in all honesty. I mean, it's Yuyuko. Yuyuko is just kinda broken, in all honesty. If you know how to use Yuyuko. Which, I mean... The best player at the time was a Yuyuko player, and they were really annoying to deal with. Because that move right there is so dumb to deal with. Like, Yuyuko in general is just dumb to deal with. Because that bullet, her bullets are just really, really good. They really are. Like, you can't really attack her from behind for just that shenanigans. And like, I don't even know how that hit. That was good, though. I really don't know why I don't beat, Borger at Skate more often. You can backdash that if you time it right. It's just really hard to do. I just sat there because I'm like, if you do get hit while that's going on, it does end the spell card. So I just decided to not have. And you get to see my Alice. My Alice is not exactly great, but I mean, I say that about a lot of things. I say that about a lot of my characters. I don't know, some... Are the replays desync? I don't think they're desync. Oh no, these might be, yeah, these replays are desync. That seems like a desync replay. That's a desync one. That's a problem with some of these. Some of these are probably, desync. Unfortunately. That one was a desync one. You can tell by the weird accents. So now we get to see the actual Suika play here. Which is a lot of C bullets. Lots of C bullets. Because those C bullets are very good. And that 6A is, J6A is very good too. Her crouch is also really annoying because it makes her so low to the ground that sometimes attacks just miss. So yeah, Suika's a menace. Everyone's pretty equal, though, in this game, I feel. It's just a matter of how good are you with each character. I don't feel like there's really a definitive, okay, this character's just better than this, unless it's Yuyuko. Yuyuko is just, she's her own thing. Ow, ow, ow. That was actually really good pressure from, Vienna. Man, I'm just getting whacked on. That was risky. I don't know what I was... Oh, I was staggering to try and catch... I see. I forgot, I love a stagger. That's just a thing I do, I stagger a lot. Oh, and you get to see my Yukari. What did I do? Use the higher cast against Vienna? Jesus. I kept him in the air for like half of that life. So I do think I'm pretty decent with Yukari in all honesty. I feel like she works in my wheelhouse of, you know, like the Trickster and Sonic and stuff. Also, the hitboxes, dude. Some of these hitboxes are kind of a thing. They are kind of a thing. That was mean. Again, there's my little loop that I love to do some. I messed up there. That was a bad use of that spell card. Yukari's really hard to stop when she gets her pressure going. She really is. She just goes forever, and it's non-stop. I'm just like, let me hit you. That was a wasted spell card too. Like, one wrong move is enough to just end your life right there. He's playing so carefully because one wrong move is all it'll take. Like that. That's all it takes, is one wrong move. There is no actual low. There are lows and highs, but you will always block. If you block the wrong way, you take spirit damage. And when your spirit is depleted, your seal breaks, and you lose one spirit gauge or spirit orb. By racing. Let's take a look at racing. Ah. Razor's another one of those characters that's kinda disgusting. Assuming that... Oh, right. You got this weather. The weather system kinda drags down the game, I feel. It makes it, like, annoying to deal with stuff. Because it's just like, yep, here's this wire that gives everyone super armor. You cannot block, so you're just gonna, you know, get hit by everything ever. Hey look, I actually used border escape for once. That was an interesting hit. Oh yeah, again this where it's like, oh, gonna break your guard immediately. That was a good call out on that. And that was just... We all have a habit of trying to air hack, which usually bites us in the butt in every game ever. We do it in Guilty Gear and it kills us. Well, me and Vienna don't. We haven't played in forever, but like, it's a constant thing that happens in the Lifeline game. You air hack, again you get punished for air hacking because you do air hacks too much. My Ryzen was not very good, I see. That was pretty good BE, not gonna lie. Can't move, so just a trap. I don't know why I didn't block low at all, but I didn't. That was a good reaction. That was actually a really good reaction. I'm actually impressed with that reaction. Anyone else? I think just mostly just Reimu. Who else do we want to see? I don't know what those are. I think those are like Wayward. Yeah, let's take a look at some Wayward. When did we last play Wayward? Give me a second. 1 second. Wayward. Wayward. What year was this? So, November 26th of 2016 all the way to February 19th of 2017. Okay, sure. Right. Wayward was a very big Yomu player. I didn't know that they used racing early on. Maybe I just don't remember. It has been a long time. Alright, so let's take a look at this. I remember Wayward being pretty decent too. And Yomu players love that move. That's why you see me stay so far away, because I'm just like, no, you're not hitting me with that. And backdashing against Yomu's honestly pretty good. That elbow, I hate that elbow so much. That elbow was always annoying. Because it has like the stupidest priority in the game for some reason. Also, Yomu's just fast. She's really just fast. I was expecting him to try and elbow me. Because that's what Yomu's do, they try and elbow you all the time. That was funky. That was a good catch on that. I probably should have been more aggressive there. What even happened? I don't even know. And there I didn't be at all, or try to dash, so I got punished for it. See, that elbow, dude. That elbow. That was a good reflector. That was funky. That was really funky. And of course, you know, that Soryuken, a DP. I hate that DP, because every Yomu abuses it. As you can see, I'm trying to, like, bait him out of his DP and stuff. And somehow I got the other side of him. I should have finished that, but you know. I cannot believe that hit. That should not have hit. That was a good cross-up. That was a good counter. Like, I'm only waiting for him to do the stupid, Soryuken. And I missed on that, which is unfortunate. And this is also why I hate Yomu, because that Hue just goes on forever. It just never stops. Like, it's just, yep, just gonna Hue you. Just gonna unlimited Hue. I don't even know how that even happened. But yeah, Yomu's very annoying. Like, how can I miss? What? Like I said, hitboxes in this game are weird. They are very bizarre. And, like, I keep getting capped like that somehow. I think that was a misinput. Go away, malware bites. Why do you always want to pop up at the wrong time? Yeah, see, they always go with the Soryuken. They always do. And like, back in the day, so many people freaking used Yomu. It was annoying. It was really annoying back in the day. And they all played this way, too. Where they just Hue you, they 5A constantly. Wayward was very good with that J2A. Hilariously. And I don't know why that J2A gave me so much trouble. That was a good call on, the ghost. That was also a very good call. And that was a good call on my part. Go bait out. Because I know Yomus can't resist but, you know, do DPs. They cannot resist the DP. They can't resist it, guys. They just can't. That was a good cross-up, though. I couldn't really punish that, I think. That was a good punish on my DP attempt. Also, Yomi's good at keeping you in the air and just, you know, locking you down. That was good. And this is the typical Yomu experience where you're just stuck in the corner forever. Because she just constantly wants to pay you. That was a good, hiker knee, say. I don't know how I managed to hit through that. But yeah, me and Wayward did go back and forth a lot back then. Oh wow, he used Sonai for a little bit, it seemed. Yeah, all I used was... Oh, I did use Kamachi. But against his Sonai. I think only against his Yomu. Oh wait, I did use Suika. Let's check a Suika replay. Or who. I was like, did I only use Reimu? We're just chasing each other at this point. We're literally just chasing each other for and waiting for her to mess up. Kinda like that. And there's the typical Yomu stuff. The typical, I'm just gonna, you know, do Yomu stuff and be annoying. I think he was expecting me to, try to poke. That weather is so annoying. That was a good low, J6A. That was unfortunate. I wasn't expecting him to continue that. That was interesting. That was neat. That was a nice punish. Rare that you see a reflector work so well. Like that. Usually Yomu's use an ult instead of the mirror. And now we're dancing again. That was a nice just run in. There's a lot of just neutrals here. That was a good Soryuken. I think he's trying to combo into... Yeah, out. That's Soryuken. Yeah, the clones don't really bar me. I feel like the clones aren't bad, but like... You know... I guess it's just like, you know, a hack. I think he was expecting me to, hack. That was goofy. That was interesting. Oh yeah, because there's a gray sweater for physicals too, which is also annoying. Nice combo. That was mean. That was good read on that. He's playing carefully because he knows I have got level 5 reversal in my hand. I should have poked him right there. I don't know why that keeps hitting me. I don't even know what's gonna happen, really. Where am I? What's going on? Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Oh, Typhoon. Oh, Typhoon. Yep, Typhoon ruined everything. I got hit by the hip. And that's why we hate the weather system. Because weather system ruins everything. Sometimes you just lose because the weather deems you lose. I should have punished that, but I thought that was gonna hit me. I hate that move. It's so ambiguous. Ow. I can't believe that second hit missed. I don't even know what happened there. I have no idea what he tried to... I don't know if he tried to poke me or what. I know, right? That was a nice counter. I'm pretty sure I was blocking high on that. Ow! I'm getting absolutely wrecked this round, it looks like. How did everything miss? Everything missed everything. That was a good use of that. Yomu, everyone. Welcome to Yomu, who just, you know, presses buttons and gets away with stuff. That was a nice hit. That was a nice counter. And that was a nice 6A or J6A. And I see he's gonna try to Soryuken me. Or, you know, just... Now he has a true Soryuken. Ah, yeah, now you can't see what cards you have. Don't you love the weather system? I don't know how that first hit missed, but that's unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. And I accidentally hit the button twice. Which was not supposed to happen, but it happens, you know. I do not... Oh. That that stupid J2A is so ambiguous and it comes out so fast. Alright, who else do we have? We have... Who do we have? We got Beats. That was from a long time ago. We got... I mean, we got Kuko, we got the Bomb. Let's go with the Bomb. Yeah, we got 13. We got a few games off the list. EQ. EQ. Wait, I was EQ too. What? Apparently I was also EQ. I forgot I played EQ. Who do I want to show a replay of? Let's go with... Gar. Double Raymu. It's rare if not... In this game, it's like super rare to find any Ray moves. Like, Raymu is so rare in this game to find as a, you know... If you're wondering, I always use the defaults on characters. That was a very good counter. That was also a good counter. That was interesting. As you can see, I just let people get Soku in the air all day. If I can. Unless your name's Yomu, then you know, that's unfortunate. Yomu just presses buttons and does whatever she wants. Freaking Yomu, you know. I wanted to get closer, but that probably was a mistake there. When you know how your own character works, it's generally not too difficult to deal with finding other people that uses them, for the most part. But every once in a while, you run into someone that, you know, knows exactly what they're doing and they're just better than you. I don't know how that happened. Somehow I ended up behind them. Alright, let's go with... more Yomu. This is a different Yomu. Like I said, Yomu was very rampant. I'm gonna assume that Yomu is still rampant. Because everyone just wants to mass as Yomu. I don't know why that happened. Yeah, they're being very more accurate. They really are. And as you can see, her Hue is really annoying because it just has high priority too. A lot of things that Yomu has is just high priority. I don't think that was supposed to be a bullet. That was a nice delay on that. And as you can see, yeah, this is just Yomu. They will mask all day long. They will mask that melee button all day long. That's all they do is just mask 5A. That was interesting. Skyfang only works if it hits. I suppose, but like, I mean, they do it, they mask it because it's so hard to counter and it just reduces your, surprise mace speed, yeah. Like, it out-prioritizes so much stuff, which is ridiculous for how stubby it is. And, you know, it just makes it go tiny. I'm very disappointed in what happened there. And I don't even know how that happened. Ow. Ow, ow. I barely whiffed. I barely whiffed. But yeah, Yomu just does this all the time. When you watch specific characters, you'll see that they pretty much follow a trend. Again, with every single player. Yomu masters J5A, and anyways, 6P, I think. And of course, you know, you got this wire system, which is absolute trash. This wire system is absolute trash. That was a nice counter. You cannot turn it off, period. It's just part of the game. You are forever stuck with the weather system in this game. That was a bad move on my part. It's what makes the game kind of frustrating. That was just bad. And that was just unfortunate. That was also very unfortunate. I can't believe that happened. That was like ultimately unfortunate. I don't even remember what that. Oh, that's the counter move, which is like really, really not that great. That was a nice escape. It's like, oh no, he has a counter. I'm just like, I'm not gonna fall for that counter. Like, I don't think that counter has ever really worked against me. Of course, you know, knowing that I know that there's a counter, it's just like, it's in my head, and it's just like, if I try to do something, he's gonna, you know, try to counter, you know? And I think he backgassed right there. So yeah, there's typical Yomu behavior. I don't think I need to show any more Yomus. Because you basically got to see how Yomu is. Ah, here we go. I don't know when this is, but have some Sakias. Sakia and her I spam knives 24/7. And her there's another move she likes to spam a lot, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I think, yeah, it's that one. It's her 6A. She loves spam 6A. And that move. Can't forget that move. That was a nice counter. Gotta love the fake outs. Gotta love the fake outs. Just like, oh, you think I'm gonna do this? Nah, I'm gonna do this instead. We're not really getting to see how much Sakia does stuff in this one. This might not be one of the better Sakias. Actually, this might not be one of the better Sakias at all. Looking at this, yeah. That was scary. Okay, so that was Grandmaster. Ha ha ha. Oh god, Remelia. Remelia's another one that you see a lot of back then. Remelia's another one of those annoying characters. Because she likes to gas at you and do 5A stuff. Also, she loves the 2A, 3A crap. So my goal is to just, you know, poke Remelia out the sky all the time. Poke her with my 5A. As you can see, that's where, yeah, I guess they all love to do that. That stupid cross-up BS. You can't do anything about that combo, by the way. Like, there's nothing you can do. It's really aggravating because she just does 2A38, 2A38. You can't really do much about it. Soku 2? I don't know. And like that, like how can my attack live? I don't even know how my attack live. I'm just watching to see what happens here. Like I said, lots of 5As because Vermilia can't really deal with the 5A fee now. My 5A, Ramu's 5A really stuffs Remy's aerial stuff. 24, that's a long time. I guess I didn't do that good enough. And now they're gonna do the stupid cross-up thing, which is annoying. Oh yeah, by the way, Vermilia has a DP that they love to spam too. Can't forget that. Don't you love when that happens? When you get punished for doing the thing that you normally do? So yeah, this is how Remy's usually are. They just stick you in the corner and you can do nothing about it. And then, you know, they just do that, where they just get a free combo. You can't do anything about that free A, by the way. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, that 2A is so dumb. It really is. It just, like, look at that. Like, it's so dumb. Just gonna get a free counter, nothing you can do. Just gonna go underneath all your attacks. See what's gonna do it again. Like, it's annoying, because it's just like, yep, just gonna go underneath everything you throw. I don't even know how that last hit hit me. And the wire... What's her wire there? Oh yeah, the wire moved me too far away. As you can see, everything I do here against Remy is just to stop her approaches. Which doesn't really matter much when, you know, she just does stuff like this. Or, you know, things like that where she's just like, who ain't who spell card? Who ain't who everything? Wow. Like, how did that happen? Again, I got screwed over by, you know, that happening. Like, Yomu and Yomu and Remy are like the two most annoying characters outside of Yuyuko. Just because of the stuff they get away with. Like, look at that! Like, why is that Hue? Why is Hue so stupid? Like, it just does everything for Remy. It's the one button for Remy. Again, you know, you can't be out the corner because she just traps you. And you know, she just gets free cross-up. Nothing you can do. I'm like dancing over here, trying not to die. You basically are doing a big old dance against Remy. Again, see, again, Hue, nothing you can do about it. You just lose to it. It's annoying. I don't know how that hit me, but okay. I don't know how that missed her, but okay. That's not what I wanted to do, I'm pretty sure. Like, how did that hit me? Like, dude, my attack was in her, and I still lost. Like, it's the most it's one of the most overprivileged moves in the whole game. It really is. Like, it just, like, look at how much damage it does, too. It does obscene, it does a good chunk of damage, too. I was gonna say obscene, but it's not really obscene, it's just a good chunk of damage. And like, as you can see, they will always be forward and Hue because Hue is dumb. It kinda was, yeah. And the worst part is, Hue just combos into every freaking thing. Like, all the good Remy stuff Hue goes into. I thought I was on the other side. See? Hue. They will always Hue. always 2A. It's like Yomu 2A. They will just spam 2A all the time. And then there's this BS where it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna cross you up. By the way, Remilia's the only one who gets to do that cross up. Because of the way that her dash works. She's the only one who can do that cross up. And you, yep, see, 2A. 2A. And that's like a core of my life because 2A. Why has Dark Knight? I don't know, Dark Knight is pretty bad for some reason. I knew he was gonna do that back away, I saw it. I'm like, no, you're not pulling that. And as you can see, Remy's also love spamming J5A. Love it. It's so bad. So, that's all the Remy gameplay you're gonna get. I hate Remilia. I really do. I think I hate Remilia more than I hate Yomu. Just because of how privileged her 2A is. Her 2A, her cross-up, and her J5A spam. It's even worse than dealing with freaking, you know, Yomu stuff. And Yomu's pretty annoying, too. Yomu is very annoying. Like, I got annoyed watching that because I'm like, bro, you can even see moments where my attack should have hit. But Remy's 2A hit me instead. I don't know, dude. I don't get it. I rock. Like, I got irritated just watching that. Yukari can be pretty annoying too, but like, this is a different Yukari, by the way. This one's a better Yukari, if I recall. Yeah, this one's a better Yukari. I was pretty decent with Yukari. Also, this weather system, man, it just keeps happening. It keeps fudging me over in particular. So, as you can see, Yukari's very good at trapping. She's a very good trapper. That was a good B. She is a stoner, but she's also very good being aggro too. That was a nice J6A, and I jumped into that. I got a little too antsy. And this is... yeah. That was a nice counter from me. I'm fighting for my life out here. Okay. go bait. That was a nice, nice teleport. That was a nice punish. He was trying to be cheeky, I feel like. So as you can see, Yukari's love their C bullets in particular. They really love their C bullets. I can't believe that missed. That was a nice counter. They also look at J6A if you're above them too. That was a nice counter. What happened there? I didn't even see what happened. He tried to be cheeky. And I think I got screwed over by the weather system. Yep, I got screwed over by the weather system. Yep, the weather system screwed me over. That's a big thing that happens a lot. It's just, weather systems just completely, it completely just bugs everything up. It really does. If it worked with the weather system, I think this would be a very, very, very good game. For the most part. But the weather system just, it makes it aggravating, more so than not. That was interesting. We just slapped each other. Oh, I missed barely. Ow, ow. That was nice. That was unfortunate. What happened there? The same thing happened. That was also nice. That was lucky on his part. That, like, some of this stuff is just pure luck. Like, I'm looking at some of this stuff, it's just pure luck how some of this happens. And, of course, the weather system. Of course, the weather system happened. With the super armor weather. And we're failing to hit each other. That was just goofy. I'm surprised that missed me, honestly. I'm surprised that, how did I not hit him? That was a nice counter. I don't know how that didn't continue on, but I'll take it. That was a nice counter. There's so many weird, funky situations happening here. That was unfortunate. That was nice. Where am I? I'm up there. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, there's a lot, like, I feel like a lot of stuff that happens is just pure luck. And the weather system just bunching me over. That, I feel like it's not what I wanted to do. Don't forget, too, that, the delay in this game was really, really bad back in the day, too. There was input lag and stuff. Because there was no rollback in this game. It was all, direct connection to one another. My IP connection, there was no rollback. That was interesting. I love how I just barely miss my hacks. I love how I just barely miss my hacks, and because I barely whip, I get punished for it. I didn't think that was gonna work there. I can't believe I got clipped by one tiny bullet. What? I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be happening. That was stupid. That was honestly really stupid. And again, I got bugged over by the weather. If you're wondering what happened, I made it so that you could raise physical attacks. Do you see why I quit playing this game so long ago? Do you see why I quit playing? It's mostly because the weather system in general just, it ruined so much. And then, you know, I got hired of all of this stupid stuff here where it's like, yep, I'm just at the corner, unable to do anything at the higher time. Just, yep, I'm in the corner. I get to sit here now. And that was BS right there. That was a BS thing that happened right there. And now we're back to the 5Cs thing. Oh look, the weather system fucked me over. Who saw that coming? That was a good counter. That was a very good counter. And the weather system is still going. use this coin, and I never liked it, because I never liked spending my, I barely missed, again. I didn't like spending an orb on that. Oh look, the weather system again. Because of course. And I like how I can't get out the corner. By the way, did you know she has a vulnerable DP too? Like I said, I just got tired of constantly being put in the corner 24/7 when I play to people. It got really aggravating with the way people play. Just, yep, you're in the corner 24/7. I'm just gonna keep mashing buttons. Just mash buttons and get away with stuff. Like that, like, really? You just pressed a random button and got away with that? Well, I'm just gonna keep you in the air 24/7. Now you're in the corner. That was a very good projectile, though. Yeah, we're done with that. I'm getting annoyed just watching this stuff. Because I'm seeing spots where there's just BS happening. That should not be happening. That was... But again, to be fair, back then there was, you know, delay, so I probably was delayed. Because, you know, not many people were, very smooth connections back then. They were not very smooth connections. How did my hack not hit? That's the thing that annoys me is you can clearly see my... I'm getting annoyed just watching. I'm getting ultra annoyed. Because I'm seeing stuff that should not be hacking. I'm seeing the hacks that are literally facing through. I don't even know what that was about. They're literally facing through and losing stuff that it shouldn't be losing to. And now I'm stuck at the corner, so there's nothing. Yeah, like I'm just stuck at the corner. Just yep, you're at the corner. I'm just gonna do this, and now you're in the corner again. Now you're just in the corner. Yeah, we already know how. Like, I'm just getting annoyed. I'm getting annoyed. Because, like, so many of these is just, yep, you're just, you're stuck in the corner. You can't do anything because if you press anything, you're just gonna get punished. There's also the weather that's just constantly buzzing everything up. And then, you know, there's hacks that are not hitting when you very clearly see the hack coming out. I don't know, man. It's very frustrating to see. It's just very frustrating to see. That's Raisin. How about... That's another Sakia. There's Miko. Miko used a whole bunch of characters back then. Morph. Who do you use? Oh, Suika. Suika? Let's watch some other Suikas. Oh, I was using Yukari. So, you can see where my Yukari is not the same. That was interesting. Not the same as the other Yukaris. Bro, what is going on? I'm just eating everything. Interesting that my J5A didn't hit there, but you know. That was interesting. I think I was trying to do something else there, but I hit the wrong button. Oof, that move. Well, that was just goofy. So you're gonna see me be in the air a lot during the sun showers because I don't want to get broken and, you know, get grabbed. Which I'm not doing a very good job of here, of staying in the air. But you can see that my Yukari's okay. Now, Yukari has some oh no. So, I don't know how I avoided that. That's unblockable in this weather, by the way. If you get Hunchback, you basically just lose. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not as aggressive as the other Yukaris, but like... I can still do Yukari BS, for the most part. That was... I must have really liked that 3A back day or something. That was a nice stuff. That was very close. Ow. Suika, I feel, is a lot easier if I can say Yukari or, Yomu or Remilia. She's still very good, though. She's still very good, but compared to those three, they're just... She's a lot easier to deal with, I feel. She doesn't really have the crazy shenanigans that, you know, Yukari and Yomu and Remilia have. I lost my DP super lost who that? How? And as you can see, I got a lot of damage just by, you know, making some air hack a lot. See, it's like, a lot of the stuff I do, I don't even know if I would call what I do BS. It's not like, you know... It's not like Yukari's like, I'm gonna keep you in the corner indefinitely, or Yomu or Remilia, I'm gonna keep you in the corner indefinitely BS. Whoa, that was... I don't know how that didn't hit me. I mean, I do some BS every now and then, but like... Compared to those two, I don't know, man. Or those three, rather. I want to see if I can find some more. A Marisa. Marisa. You know, like, Marisa's not one that you really... Is this Seth? I don't remember if this is Seth or not. This might be. Because me and Seth did fight a couple times, but like, it was awful. US East Coast to Australia doesn't really work very well. I'll tell you that. Not in terms of playing games. Marisa does have a couple things that are really irritating, like her two, a lot of the 2As, or, yeah, 2As of this games are very, aggravating. She also has a DP. And there's that move to the, C. Is this Seth? I don't remember. I wonder how Seth's doing nowadays. I hope he's doing good. I can't believe he got missed. Oh, that was nasty. That was just nasty and trap. If you saw, I was keeping my distance so he couldn't just Soryuken me. Let's go with... No name. You know what? I know who we want to see. Where are you? Gengo. We got more than that. There's more than that with me at Gengo. It's just that, I don't know where it is. Is this it? It's a bunch of Sawako, so... Me and Genko used to play a lot, so there were times where one of us would just massacre the other, and then there were times where both of us just didn't play very good at all. We did get very used to fighting one another. Ow. So there's a lot of back and forth between the two of us. And we did get very upset a lot. We got very upset a lot whenever we played one another. That was a nice rock. That tree is the biggest bane of everyone's existence. Yeah, Soku's one of those that just puts you in the corner and you just get stuck there forever. Not many people actually used her either. I barely missed. And of course, there's the physical gray sweater. You know, the wearer that likes to ruin me. That was close on his part. He was waiting for it. Like, look at how much we do back and forth in this game. I missed. Like, we do a lot of back and forths in this game. And I did the wrong block. But yeah, sometimes it's just like... Sakia. He was using a bunch of characters, but we're more interested in Soku. Because that's who they made was Soku. Like, really the only good Soku player, too. I just walked into that. And I ran to that. That was just a goofy interaction. I don't even know how that happened. I don't even know how that happened. And you know, the wire system's there to mess everyone up. the speed letter. You can't really hack low on Soku either because when she crouches, she's invulnerable to low hacks, which is really annoying. But yeah, you can see the back and forth here. This is basically how we both play. We wait for the other one to make a mistake, usually, before we go in. That is unfortunate. He popped out the ground right as my hack was coming. Got hit from behind, apparently. I don't even know how I missed. I really don't. And I took a bait. I tried to attack. Yeah. Jank hitboxes, dude. Jank hitboxes. I don't even know what happened there. I just like the sun fall down animations. That was a nice J2A. And that was stupid. That was honestly really stupid to do there. What even happened there? That was an interesting interaction. I think I was trying to do something there and I didn't get my input out. You know, there were times when we even got back lag, so, I mean, you know. Take it as it is, take these replays with a grain of salt. That was an interesting punish. That was bad. I cannot believe that actually hacked me. I cannot believe that actually hacked me. Wow, I got punished on offense. And lost almost a quarter of my health because of that. Half my health in 2 interactions. That's great. Some of these hits, dude, some of these hits just feel luckier than hell. They really do. I feel like that one was a lucky hit. What? That tree. That was a good punishment on that, though. Man, I died from that? Jesus Christ, dude. Was I just having a bad day that day? What the hell's going on? That thing every single time. I feel like I got robbed there. I feel like I got robbed. Because that should have been a full punish, but it didn't give it to me. was a nice punish, not gonna lie. I never really capitalized off those. That was an interesting hit. Man, I feel like I'm getting lucky with those hits. I'm throwing. I am throwing so hard there. I don't even... What? Okay. Hilarious. Oh, that's unfortunate. We are fighting for our lives out here. We are literally fighting for our life out here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Dude, we were literally fighting. That's usually how it goes, too. Sometimes we're just very even, other times, you know, one of us just whips the other's ass. It just depends on the day. Like right here, I'm just getting my butt handed to me for some reason. Like, what is happening here, Sino? What is happening in this fight? This one's just all... Yep, just... Sino, what are you doing? Sino? You're just doing random shit, it feels like. You need to log in, Sino. What was that? What was that? That was just awful. Bro, Sino, what are you doing? This is atrocious playing after what we saw the last fight. What is happening? Oh, and then this happened. Right. Stupid dumb weather system. I'm still alive somehow, but probably not for long. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, that was awful playing. What was that playing? I'm surprised that missed, honestly. That's goofy. Like, the counter cards are kind of like, whatever to me. They're like, oh no, you knocked me down. Whatever will I do? They don't really bother me that much. It's just a mild inconvenience. It's like Burst in, Guilty Gear. It's just like a mild inconvenience to me. Wow, that was weird. I'm actually surprised that hit me like it did. I don't know how that didn't hit him. I think he got baited out by that. He either got baited or panicked out. I have no idea. Or he thought he could get away. That was a nice backdash, though. That was also a nice backdash. I don't know how that didn't hit me, in all honesty. I think what I was trying to do, I was trying to get that out during the combo, but it wouldn't let me. Because that tends to happen a lot. Oh no, you knocked me down, whatever will I do? You basically just reset neutral, which doesn't really matter to me. I like how I was just sitting there waiting. But it's not gonna matter because I'm just, you know, unless I magically pull a rabbit out of my hat. I mean, you never know, but I mean, no. No. There has been weirder comebacks. And again, yeah, this is another instance of, yep, I'm just gonna keep you in the corner forever and ever. There's nothing you can do. Like, you're literally just stuck in the corner, and it's just really frustrating. It's just, you just get stuck in the corner forever. There's nothing you can do about half the time with characters of this game. Like, yeah, you have BE, but like, that's not that reliable, I feel. I was like, no, I'm leaving. I think the game just bugged me over. And somehow he missed. He missed the punish, huh? Well, something's going on here. And he... Oh, that's dumb. He got to punish me because I couldn't do anything. Really? I got punished because I couldn't hit him? That's really dumb. Yeah, I've seen instances where I'm not meaning to do 6-2-3. So I think there was lag between us. Would explain some of the weird stuff, like, why am I trying to 6-2-3 there? Oh no, you knocked me down. Whatever will I do? That is kind of really dumb. Soku could do a backwards combo like that. I'm getting annoyed just watching this. hell did that happen? What? That was dumb. That was also really dumb. Yeah, that's a loss. That's just a loss. I'm not gonna play now. That's just a loss. I don't know how that went. I don't know how that went. Wow. Just a whole bunch of buggery there. What even happened? Why did I do nothing there? These matches are just a bunch of weird buggery happening. I'm actually surprised that worked, given how often that doesn't work against Soku. I don't know why I jumped at that. I'm actually surprised that hit. I'm actually surprised half that hit. Okay, one more with Soku. Interesting. Man, look at all this weird hitbox shenanigans happening here. I I don't know how that hit. I don't even know how I hit you with the... I saw J2A hit. What is happening here? How did that hit? That was so far away. Oh, that was a good counter. Was I on off my game this day or something? This must be a different day. I don't think this is the same game that we played. Well, that was just... that was goofy. That was just goofy. So that's gonna go. I remember Cyphory. I remember that person's name. I just don't remember them very well. Yam was a Sanai Sakia, huh? Let's take a look. Oh, we both use Sakia. My Sakia, or my Sanai, sorry. My Sanai wasn't really that great. Sanai was one of the harder ones for me to understand how to use really well. There's some very goofy interactions happening here. Sanai's an interesting character, but I feel like she's kind of hard to use effectively because of the way her bullets and her everything works. But she is a pretty good character overall. That was a nice counter. Her little floatiness does work very nicely with me, though. It lets me maneuver. That was badly timed. I was not expecting to get hit like that. Frogs! Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm playing bullies in the corner. I'm being bullied in the corner. Alright, so, I want to find... There was someone that I played. It's not you. Trey was Mei Ling. Yeah, Trey was Mei Ling. plus Suika. Cylian. He was a Sakya player, I remember that. That's a Reimu. I guess we could go with this one. Let's see what this one is. You get to see my taxi, who? So yeah, you can see how my taxi is. It's very spammable. But you can also see mailings like, just like Yomu, in your face all the time, 24/7. That was a nice counter on back there. That's unfortunate right there. Actually, is very, very oppressive. She's a very oppressive character. There was not a whole lot I could have done there, so I just ate it. I'm just like, yep. Patsy is my type of character who's just like, yep, I'm just gonna stay out of the way and just, not get hit by your stuff. Or try to, anyways. That reversal is very nasty. And I got a little too gung-ho there. But it worked out. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. I can wake up Soryukin. Wake up Soryukin. Okay. Reticent? I think it was Alice. Yeah, Alice. So let's go with Reimu. If I recall, Reticent was a pretty good Alice, too. Yeah, Reticent was a pretty good Alice. The weather system going against me there, pushing me away. cannot believe that actually hit me that far away. I don't think I meant to do that. I think I meant to do the yokai buster. Yeah, I'm trying to do yokai buster, and it keeps doing that. Ooh, that was a nice chase, though. That was a nice punish. I don't know about that bomb, though. That didn't seem very, good. Nice punish. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, they tried to attack if you space out a Reimu 6 speed just right, you get to attack immediately afterwards. It's plus if you hit with the fair hit of it. That was pretty good though. Alice is a little hard to use, by the way, but yeah. I don't know why I flew up like that. What am I even doing? I'm playing badly. Wow. That's some good corner presser, though. That's some good presser right there. Oh, I tried to jump. I felt the jump. Feels like he knows how to fight Kamachi pretty well, though. Or, you know, he's just doing Alice things. Why do you not use a J2A, like, at all? I'm just like, why am I not hitting? I don't know how I went through that. A whiff. I don't even know what... Wow, what happened to me at that max? I think I went brain dead at that max or something. Okay. I just played super badly. I didn't use any, I didn't use any of that or J2's A's. Yeah, like, see, there's all the stuff I should have been doing. When was that last time? A whiff. That was unfortunate. I'm just over here like trying to hit him. I'm like, why can I not hit you? I can't hit him. I just can't. I tried to press my luck. I don't know why I tried that. That was bad. Well, my Kamachi is being really dumb in this match for some reason. What is my Kamachi even doing? Oh, I was gonna go for Icy. Yeah, I don't know what my Kamachi was doing. It was doing bad. How's my Suika do? That's just goofy. That was a goofy start. Nice counter. I don't know what I was doing there. Oh! He tried to hit me out of it, but he forgot about the second part, I think. Oh, nice. That was unfortunate. Ooh, that was nasty. That was a nasty counter attack. I can't believe that hit. Ooh, like a spirit bomb. Okay, yeah, my Suika was cooking. But his Alice is pretty good. Let's see how the Reimu does. Did I look at Reimu already? I don't think I did. He had a lot of trouble with my Reimu. I do remember that. I say as my Reimu's getting by. I don't remember if we watched this one. I don't feel like we did. Well, even if we did, we're gonna watch it again. Oh yeah, we watched, because I remember it now. I remember. Never mind. We've seen that one. Alright, so who else are we gonna watch? Let's go with... Let's say, it's a lot of high C. Here's another Alice. Gutless Reimu, I remember that. Utsuho. Gar was also Reimu. Huh. I'm gonna say Mei-Ling. Mei-Ling. Marissa. I think I remember fighting her. Kinda. The very last one we're gonna take a look at. One last one. What would be a good one to end on? I mean, I see Kuko. Let's take a look at Kuko. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys, is this? Darn. I was like, is that the one with the Japanese, Yuyuko? It might have been. I remember he used to use, Suika. We'll end with this. Beats was a pretty good Suika back in the day. Oh wow, this was back when I actually used this stuff. Was this like real early Xeno? This might have been real early Xeno. Oh, I messed up, yeah. I went too fast. That happens a lot too. Ow. I think I was trying to do something there, but I was getting met. Oh, Typhoon happened too. Freaking Typhoon. Always ruining everything. That was a nice elbow. That was a nice 6-6-8. Okay, I don't know how I got hit. No idea how I got hit there. And somehow I got hit there. What was I trying to do there? Is this desync? I think this is a desynced one. Yeah, this is desynced, unfortunately. Oh. That's all I have for beats. I think all of this is just Sonai. Or I think it's... yeah. Alright. We're gonna go one more. Alco. Alco was Remelia. There's a lot of Remelias. A nice Owl was Yomu. Utsuho. That's Yuyuko. Lots of Yukari. That one will not play. Because it doesn't recognize the names. More Yomus and a Utsuho. Utsuho. There was a lot of Utsuho back then. And a lot of Remelias. Alright, let's check this one. This should be the last one. An Alice versus a Reimu. We'll make this the last one. Are they better than Retson? I don't know. That was a good combo there. That was a bad move on my part. And, of course, this weather is gonna ruin everything. The weather ruins everything, yep. Typhoon is always a killer. Everyone hates Typhoon in this game. That was a nice, beautiful 6-6B into Pillar. And that's all we're gonna do for tonight. I just wanted to watch some replays, that's all. Just some replays for old time's sake, you know. So thank you all for just joining by. You decided to watch some of these. Apologies if I didn't have any commentary. I just wanted to sit back and watch, you know, some of these ancient replays. Because it's been a very long time. I will say though, upon watching it, I don't know if I would want to go back to it. Because, man, I was getting irritated just watching some of that stuff. I was getting super irritated. Anyways, that is all for tonight. I will say until next time, everyone, whatever that may be. You all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night. I totally didn't steal that from anyone else. What are you talking about? And I'll catch you all on the flip side. Boy, take care, and have a great rest of your day and or night. And remember, if you are feeling frustrated by a game, maybe you need to just either cut back from playing it too much or just cut it out entirely. I played this game 8 years, 10 years on and off. There was times that I took a year off of playing because this game got me so frustrated. So frustrated. It bled into other games, unfortunately. So it all started with this game. And then it moved into Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And when Brawl was a no-go, I went back to this game, and well, yeah, it wasn't until Ultimate where, you know, it really got bad. So this game is the source of all of my my issues with buying games, and my anger issues with buying games. Alright, you all have a great rest of your day and or night.